Hi guys, FIFA0511 here today with a brand new series on my channel that's going to interlap between both FIFA 14 and FIFA 15. So this is based on the game well known called Fantasy Football, which basically, for those of you that don't know, on certain websites, the one I use is Barclays, but The Sun do it, Sky Sports do it, there's a few others. And what Fantasy Football basically is, you get given a certain transfer budget, and with that, and they give all the players in Premiership a value, and with that you come up with your own fantasy team. Now the Barclays Premiership one, you get 15 players, so you get your starting 11 and then your 4 subs as well. So for example, if that person don't play, then your first automatic sub will come on, so forth, etc, etc. So I'm just going to quickly run through the players in my team and how much their value is, and you get a transfer budget of 100 million on this one. So yeah, let's go through the values. So in goal we have Joe Hart, who is 83 rated on this game. He costs us 1,200 coins, and his value on Fantasy Football is 6 million, which isn't not too bad considering that he is one of the best goalkeepers in the Premiership. At right back then we have Kyle Walker, who also costs us 6 million, and again plays for a pretty good team and is a fairly good player, so I think that is quite worth it. At right centre back we have Jan Vertonghen, who, just have a quick look on here, is also worth 6 million on Fantasy Football, and again is a very solid defender. He does score a few goals. At left centre back we have Per Mertesacker, who is also valued at 6 million. I can't believe that the first 4 players I've looked at are all valued 6 million. So yeah, he's a pretty solid defender also for Arsenal, so that's why I've chose him. At left back then we have Cesar Azpilicueta, who on Fantasy Football is valued also at 6 million. I'm going to struggle to find a player at the moment that isn't valued at 6 million. And yeah, again, I'm not sure about his game time at Chelsea this season, and this is pre-season, so you get unlimited transfers until the first day of the season. So this is like the starter team, and I will kind of be bringing in changes just before the season, I would have thought. So at right defensive mid, just how it's shown on here, we have Jordan Henderson, who on Fantasy Football is also worth 6 million. I will warn you, not everyone's worth 6 million. It's just the first 6 players, ironically, I've picked have. And he does get quite a few goals, and particularly a lot of assists, and I reckon he'll get a lot of game time for Liverpool this season. Left defensive midfield we have Steven Gerrard, who, like Jordan Henderson, goals and assists, kind of what he's all about. His value is 9 million on Fantasy Football, but to be honest, I reckon I'll be keeping him for quite a bit of this season. At right attacking midfield we have Ross Barkley, who on Fantasy Football is worth 7 million, and to be honest, based on his incredible last season, I reckon he's going to be a big part of Everton this season, and he could be the contributing factor to whether they get Champions League football or not. And at left attacking mid we do have Paulinho, who on here is worth £7 million. I reckon he's pretty solid for Tottenham this season when he did play, in my opinion, and I just reckon that he will probably have an even better season than he did last year. So up front I've gone quite tactical. I've not splashed out on strikers, although my right striker is by far the most expensive player here, and is Daniel Sturridge, who is 11.5 million on Fantasy Football and is one of the most expensive players on the game. But to be honest, I think he's worth it, because even though Suarez is gone, I just still reckon that he is going to be great for Liverpool this season. And our final striker is Lucas Podolski, who on Fantasy Football is worth 7.5 million. So, and I just reckon that he will get, well, I'm not actually sure. I mean, like I said, this is just the starter team, and I might have to make some changes just before next Saturday when the season does start. So our subs then, we do have Ben Foster as our 1 sub goalkeeper, who costs us 4.5 million. We also have Ron Vlaar, who I've chosen as a sub defender, He was also 4.5 million, and he is pretty solid for Villa, so I reckon he's going to be worth it. As my sub midfielder, I've gone for Mark Noble, who on Fantasy Football is worth 5.5 million, but to be fair, he's a big part of West Ham, so I reckon when they do well, he's going to have something to do with it. And Loic Remy, who is actually at QPR, for those of you who didn't know, who's back there now. Whether he'll stay there by the start of the season, I don't know. But because he don't have a QPR version on FIFA, then I've just bought his Newcastle version. And he is 7.5 million on Fantasy Football. So that's the team, and that's how the series is going to start. We might probably... I can't see that being our start-ending team by any means. But as the series kind of goes, then I will kind of explain a bit more of the logistics of Fantasy Football. Also, I'll set up a league, and I'll leave the code in the description. So if you want to join the league and kind of put your team against mine and have like a little competition throughout the season, then feel free. So we're going to play an online single match with this team and see what it's like to play with on FIFA. Just out of curiosity really, and I'll keep this kind of going probably for each match week. I'll have like a I'll just update you on the transfers and who I've got, etc. So this guy, wow, he's got a few transfer players in there. He's got Drogba in Chelsea version, which I'm so glad he's back. James Rodriguez in Madrid version, and yeah, he's got a pretty solid team. But I just reckon it could be incredibly overpowered. So yeah, let's get into the game and let's see how we get on with this team. Oh, 1-0. Great ball in from Podolski. Sturridge is there, back post just to knock it in. And he has put us ahead. Great ball over from Podolski. Sturridge, oh, that's a great goal. Insane finish there from Daniel Sturridge, and he's put us 2-0 up. I'm liking him up front. Now whether he can do the same in real life is to be seen. Oh great, 2-1. Ibarbo versus Mertesacker for pace is, well, it's kind of a given really what was going to happen. He's got 4 on goal and it's a great finish. So we're 2-1 down, no, 2-1 up rather, ignore me. But we have lost our 2-goal lead. Okay guys, so it's half time. We are 2-1 up against this team, which isn't bad. I really enjoy using this team. I'd say my only weakness is probably Mertesacker at the back really. I think it's just, especially against Ibarbo, he's struggling a bit. Okay guys, so to try out what subs are like, I'm going to make a triple substitution. I'm bringing on Mark Noble for Steven Gerrard, Ron Vlaar for Azpilicueta, and I'll put Vertonghen back out at left back, and then Podolski for Loic Remy. So just see what these players are like on the game, and just to try out our subs really. Oh, you're joking. Oh, wow. That was just... I can see why. That's just late. Oh, brilliant. And Drogba's over the free kick. Oh, great. 2-2. Barbo's got through in the 90th minute. And this could be going to extra time. Wow. Korebe. No. Vlaar's down. Oh, you're joking. Wow, Ibarbo again with a hat-trick. That's just fluky. Came off Vlaar. Just fell to him. Kyle Walker can clear it with a back post. And it's 3-2. That is... Wow. That's a lot from a good 50 yards out. Jesus. 3-3. Confla. Oh, that's worrying. Good clearance. Okay, guys, so it's ended 3-3 in normal time. We're going to just bring it into extra time. But it's been a hell of a game, I'll tell you that now. Oh, great. 1-0. Ibarbo. Reme. Well placed. Kind of left the goal, that side of a goal open for me. It was a bit of an interesting one. Didier Drogba, the king himself. Oh, to be honest, I don't mind conceding to him. As biased as it sounds. It's fair enough. Mark Noble. Ah, 2-2. Both subs to score so far. James Rodriguez. 3-2. Now Ron Vlaar, penalty powerhouse himself. Oh, it's been saved there by Handanovic. It was looking like a fairly good pen, to be honest. Reme, 4-2. I need to score this next one to stay in it. And it's Daniel Sturridge. Who's next up? Freddie Guarin. Oh wow, that's a perfect penalty. Nothing literally I could have done about that. We've lost 5-3 on penalties, but it was a great game. I'm really liking this idea of a series. I've literally just thought of it, so if I record it and then yeah, hopefully we can get it to work. But yeah, if you do like this idea of a series, please like, comment, subscribe. Also, I'll leave the code in the description to join my fantasy league. Anyway, thanks for watching and goodbye.